Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
You still good to grab dinner tonight?
Absolutely. Why don't you come down to our show house?
Oh my gosh, I love that. I'll be right over.
Realtors spend all their time showing us the inside of everyone else's homes. Now let's go through their front doors for dinner and a glimpse at the gorgeous places they call home. Hi guys. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So glad to see you. Welcome to our shore house.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, come on in.
So many pictures. John and Simon started out in real estate buying homes to live in and eventually flip. They now own many homes that serve multiple investment and vacation purposes. Their most recent acquisition is a shore house, down the shore, as New Jerseyans like to say. This 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom in Forked River, New Jersey is just the place for them to get away with their 2 daughters and new puppy Phoebe, while still remaining in easy driving distance to their rapidly growing real estate business, which is predominantly located in Short Hills, New Jersey. This stunning home is the perfect place to take in both a breathtaking sunrise as well as a spectacular sunset. After taking their turn for enjoyment and rejuvenation, these consummate real estate professionals of course seek to maximize the return on their investment and grab some rental income while giving others the opportunity to enjoy this slice of heaven. You guys, I'm so excited to be here having dinner with you guys.
It's great to have you here, Shannon.
Yeah, so excited you're here at the shore house.
I know. I've been hearing so much about this place and this great restaurant recommendation, Anthony's Seafood.
Yes,
Yeah.
We love the seafood dishes.
Well, it looks awesome. So I mean, let's dig in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Simon, you know, not that long ago, I think about 1.5 years ago, we were doing some vision boarding, and you had a shore house on your vision board.
There was one of my pictures on my vision board, saying that when we get to a certain point, that's our goal for the year, and we did it.
So when did you guys buy this?
We bought it end of
2020. Right on time for our
just
vision
right.
board.
Yep. And we are ready for the next one. So
What's next?
we have either investment property or getting a Tesla, so there's different options.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, the thing about you guys is I'm losing track. You have an awful lot of houses. You've got the lake house, the shore house, the Milburn house.
Right.
There's a lot of houses.
We like to, we like to look at them as investment.
So talk to me about that philosophy.
Philosophy, I think, is that, being at Keller Williams and being with Gary Keller's and all the different things we learn has opened a lot of different doors. And it makes us realize that, we should really think about investment property, how we can eventually retire. And, we can either put money into stock market or we can put money into real estate. So since our passion is in real estate, it makes the most sense since that's our business. So we know when is a good time to buy, what is the right thing to buy, and what's the right price. So that's when we jump in. We have flipped many homes before. Now we have owned some of them that we've been there a long time, and so some of them now have become actually Airbnb rentals. And so the goal is that our goal is the vision is that every year we'll buy some type of investment property. So each year one property at a time, and then we can either use them as an investment property or we can use them as for business, wherever we decide to do.
You guys, as long as I've known you, have been very purposeful about that. I think even before I knew you guys, you were buying houses to fix up, live in, and then flip. So is this something you guys have been working on as long as you've been together?
Pretty much. I think probably at least 12.
Okay.
So every 2 years, we'd be able to leverage the capital gains exclusion.
Okay.
So, which means like for a couple, that's $500,000 of profit you can make with, and legally not be taxed for that. So it's just an added investment incentive to move forward with that.
But now we learn that on investment property, there's things you can do that can also help you not in certain tax bracket can be helpful as well.
Tax event, as I said, very purposeful, you two, about everything.
We
Absolutely.
we keep learning every day, so we still learn, and there's still a lot of different things we can do in real estate. And I actually, if I knew what real estate can do for us back then, in 20 years ago, I probably skip my fashion and interior design career.
Well, so let's go back a little. I mean, I've known you guys a long time. We actually met first in the parenting arena, right, with some school PTO and education foundation things.
Foundation.
Yeah.
So, for me, it was really more about parenting with you guys, and it's shifted into real estate. So let's talk a little bit about the days before that. I know you were in fashion. You want to tell us a little about what you did, Simon?
So I was in fashion. The last job I had was running a fashion company that's overseas. That I run the U.S. operation. I was the managing director who handled all the creative side and also sales side. So I have to travel through Europe and Asia. Europe for all the ideas and trends and colors, stay the latest style, and then bring it back, and then talk to our clients, and then bring overseas to Asia to make it more moderate market and what people today would buy in different stores. So it was really fun and exciting that I have 18 years or so, travel a lot of different places. I mean, I truly have enjoyed it and met a lot of nice people, and seen a lot of different places, but also seen places that helped me get a little bit more appreciate what we have. So especially in some of the Asian countries as well. So then from there, when we met, we knew that we want to start a family, and I travel a lot for what I do, and that's one of the criteria. I will have a suitcase in my office, literally, get ready to go to like Turkey, like India, or Hong Kong, or wherever it is. It's ready to go. So when we wanted to have a family, say, we need to change something, and we would say, okay, so one of us has to change a career, and John moved to from California to New York, and then I decided, hey, maybe it's time for me to step back and do something different. So it was easy transition to go to interior design in a sense. So did some consulting, and then started doing that, and then it went to really, really easy transition to real estate by flipping homes to now real estate in our business.
Yeah, by then we'd probably flipped by 7 or 8 homes by that time.
Yeah.
Because it really was every 2 years.
It makes lots of sense.
Yeah.
Now, what I see in the two of you is that, well, Simon, you had a tremendously successful business even before John then switched gears. I think the synergy between the two of you is amazing. John, how do you feel you use your pre-real estate skills and you bring them to the table here?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I think we balance each other a lot, and what we're more passionate about doing is different. I read a book, Do What You Love, The Money Will Follow. I went into nonprofit and had a 25-year career in nonprofit.
Very successful, which I know you won't say, but I know. Me and my teams that I was in charge of raised over $200 million for a number of advocacy and social justice groups. So really rewarding, and had a real passion for it. So, and an opportunity arose where I could kind of shift and pivot. And a lot of it had to do with our kids. Like Simon was point parent the first 10 years, and I said I'd take on the teenage years. So and he's happy, and it's hilarious.
So glad.
Well, it's wild because I love the teenage year. Like all of this is so right for us.
I love the little kids.
He likes the little kids. He can just kind of tell them what to do and dress them, and they're all like, okay, Papa, whatever. And I'm like, okay, having that more teenage angst overall.
Yeah, you guys really are a good power couple. And when you're both equal parts in a power couple and you have a family, 2 daughters, a puppy, several houses, How do you guys balance out all those normal world things of juggling parenting and work and being in a family business that never stops? How do you juggle that?
You have to time block. You have to making sure that, I try to be at dinner. They have dinner at 6 p.m. I try to get home for the dinner time, and we try to turn off our phone during that 30 minutes time, which is really important to find out. We have teenage kids, so we have to that's the only time we can really get conversation with them and find out stuff from them. So we really making sure that as a family we do things together. We are here at a shore house, and I'll try to take them away for a couple hours, and just maybe if they want to go to the arcade or something, we'll do something like that with them. I think family time is important, and I think it's healthy to be able to balance both. You have to balance both, because if you don't, it's just gonna bring you down to a different path, and it's not something we want to do. And I know that we doing this is because we want to build also a legacy, but also for them. Really, is making sure that they are taken care of, and that's really our purpose. To making sure being really good parents and making sure they are able to survive and be okay if we're not here.
Yeah, that's a heavy lift, but what's more motivating than that, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you guys have been together 27 years, right?
Yes.
Still seem like you like each other most days.
Yes, on most days,
Most days.
absolutely. Yep.
And so when you guys first got together, did you ever envision that you'd end up building a business together, and has your life kind of gone the way you envisioned?
I don't think we envisioned that we would be where we are today.
Yeah.
We know that we'll be together having a family. I don't think we imagined that we would have running a business together and being where, if you told me, that we can make $1 million in real estate, most people say that's impossible. That's not gonna happen. But you know what? If you put your mindset to it, really could happen. And we're like, wow, I wish I knew this like 20 years ago. I would have pivot and do something very different. But I think, this everything happened for a reason, right? Because I think it helped us to grow as a person. We're still learning every day, but we really grateful with everyone who's been every step of the way that was there that helped us get to where we are today.
Now let me ask you something. Why have you chosen to build this business with Keller Williams?
I think that they really let us do what we need to do to run a business. They have different system, and we have taken pieces of it, and we have made it into our own system that what works for us. And there's certain model that they have that really works. And I think that they were able to give us the leverage for us to to be who we are today. And I think if I was at a different office, it'd be more corporate, in which I was in that world. And I've been to different real estate company, and I started with a real estate company that was a more corporate environment. And they wouldn't let you do this and do that. Versus telling them, say, hey, as long as you do follow this, you can pretty much figure out how things can be done. And and I think that was really important that they really let us do a lot of things, that we can test a lot of things, we can think outside the box, and we can try new things. It's not like, hey, you have to do this way, or or you only can do this and not this. At Keller Williams, they really let us kind of open the door and give us all the tools and say, here, you can take what you want to learn from it and use it and get the best out of it. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing I'd add in is what we saw, whatever size our business was, because our business has really kind of shifted and grown over the past few years, is the win-win philosophy, and like really meaning that, and having that dialogue with our team too, and it's helped our team grow. But I feel like that's the Keller Williams philosophy is so win-win. Keller Williams is a business. It needs to make money, but they also get that we need to make money, and finding ways where that's a win-win for everything is what I really appreciate about it. And I think it rolls out to our team members too, just in terms of some of the things that we do different with our teams than some teams as well. But Keller Williams is like, fine, is it like, as long as it's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, the culture
they're really
is
good
really,
for that.
The culture is really
and,
good.
So it's so great to find ways that our team members can do better and better, make more money, but also have other key priorities. Like every team member is going to have, like everyone wants to make money, but that's not everything that any of them are about. And I think family is really critical for most of our team members as well. And a better life for their families, and being able to do that and have flexibility that a team provides them to do that, and make a second career, I think for many of them is another large incentive. But like Keller Williams philosophy really aligns well with that. And as you get bigger, like as we kind of surpass that $100 million volume threshold, there's a whole kind of other level of CEO mindset that I think they bring on and really help us with, in terms of a lot of other skill sets that they bring to the table and added value there in terms of training and education, coaching.
Well, I just want to thank you guys, first of all, for having me over. And I want to tell you that, on a personal level, I so enjoy having you guys as friends. And on a professional level, it's not only an honor to be in business with you guys, I'm just impressed. I'm impressed with the way you guys live a very purpose-driven life. You've created amazing job opportunities for the people on your team. I know you take great care of your clients, and you guys also are really embody this culture of giving back, which people talk a lot about at Keller Williams, and you talk about agents sharing with you. And I know you guys always say yes when we ask you to share with other agents as well. So I thank you. I really respect you guys. And next time, dinner at my house.
Sure, sounds good. Anytime.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Yeah, and right back at you and all of your great accomplishments.
Thank
We
you.
love to see your growth as well.
Thanks. I'm having fun too. So I look forward to having lots more good dinners and lovely times to celebrate more successes for you guys in the future.
You're here. Right back
Same
at
to
you.
you.
If you would like to grow an exciting career in real estate, I'd love to speak with you. Please reach out to me today.